got a real friend, you don't need much. Just a place to sit and fish is more than enough. When you got a real pal, there's nothing too tough. Together it is better when you got your real bud. Real bud.
Welcome back, John.
Welcome back, Taylor. This is going to be an exciting segment this time. What are we doing here, Taylor? What are we doing?
Well, we've got a full house here today.
We do.
You know there's food involved because Otis is right in my face.
Mm-hmm.
We've got my lovely wife, Janelle, over on the couch.
Hello, Janelle.
Hello, Janelle. And everyone is here to watch me suffer.
Suffer?
It's my idea.
Okay, it was your idea. And this is going to be kind of an interesting experiment here in photojournalism, I guess.
Have you ever watched the show Hot Ones before?
I have never seen Hot Ones.
Well, the premise is that this guy interviews celebrities and other people, and they eat progressively hotter wings until finally they get to just the crazy hot one. And he asks them questions, and they just are in a lot of pain. So it was my idea to do that to myself.
Lots of pain. Okay.
And I said, 2 weeks ago, I'll do this. I said, think of some questions you want to ask me.
Right. And?
A week later, think of any questions? No, I'll do it next week.
Would you consider that homework?
This week, I said, hey, John, how are your questions going? I'll do it Thursday.
Homework?
And then you get here tonight, and I said, how'd your questions go? And you said, I'll think of it on the fly.
Yeah, well, this is on the fly. And it has to be kind of on the fly because you got to be kind of spontaneous and give some spontaneity to all of this.
So
pain and suffering that you're going to.
Bless you, Janelle. So yeah, we got some Buffalo Wild Wings tonight. Wanted to go somewhere local, but you couldn't order just like one of each hot level. So we got some hot, some wild, and some blazing wings.
Yeah.
I think they call them something different now. It's like blazing knockout or something. So
Are we going to start with that first?
We're not. No.
Why?
Because
let's just go right to it. Come on now.
We also have Otis's slobber on the table.
That's fine. He's hungry.
Yes.
He doesn't get fed around here.
All right. So how do you want to do this? You have your question on deck, your first one?
I do have a question on deck.
Okay. Oh. Well, we will start by having one of the hot ones.
Which one? Is this you have 3 styles here, don't you?
Well, this is just hot.
This is just a hot one? Okay.
And I guess as a background, I feel like I have a decent spice tolerance.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't.
No. That's why you're not doing this?
That's why I'm not doing this.
We went to a Thai place once with Janelle's family, and I got Thai hot, which is the hottest. Ooh. And my bald head was just glistening. in the
beads of sweat coming off
those ceiling lights. And I regretted that one. But usually I get the hotter of the heat levels. So I've never had blazing before, and I don't think I'll enjoy that one.
Okay.
So
all right. While we have Janelle here, she's more than welcome to ask questions as well.
Okay. Well, all right.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to rely on Janelle to ask some questions because she obviously has more interpersonal questions to ask than what I do.
Obviously. Also, I decided to wear glasses today because I didn't want to have to take my contacts out later with my buffalo wing fingers.
Good call on that one.
So,
okay.
I feel like I'm cheating because this one is not very coated.
All right, get a really good coated one here. Now, this is just the hot. Is that correct?
Just hot.
Just hot.
So, I'll eat it, and then you can ask me your question.
Okay. Right. Go ahead. This kind of has to kick in a little bit, doesn't it? Hey, where's mine, Dad? Where's mine? Okay, come on. Please, oh, please, oh, please.
Okay. It'll take too long if I eat the whole thing each time, so.
Oh, really? So, okay.
That's gross. Cool.
That is gross.
What's the first question, John?
First question is, how did you wind up coming to Kansas City?
That was in the first episode we talked
Oh,
about.
wasn't?
It was.
Nope. Well,
Okay.
people have forgotten since then.
I had a job out of college, and the branch was in Omaha. And they said, hey, can you go down?
Wait a minute, the branch. What are you talking about?
The company had a branch in Omaha.
Uh-huh.
And they said, hey, could you go down to Kansas City and help us for a couple of days? I said, sure.
Couple of days.
Couple of days. And then a couple of days, they said, how about you come down next week? Mm-hmm. And then they said, how about you come down the week after? How about you come down for a month? You're going to move down here for good. So,
Is that kind of how it worked?
so
Now, what period of time did that go over? Was it like 6 months that they did all this, or 3 months, or what?
came down, I think it was Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2014. And, yeah, I think I was told by like beginning of March that I was going to move down here.
Really?
So,
Wow.
yeah.
That
Hard-hitting
quick.
questions.
Yeah, hard hitting. Are you going to have another wing? How are the hot ones? Are they?
They're not, I could eat a normal amount of these, like a regular meal out of hot.
What, 6, 12? What?
I mean, if I had to eat 12, I could eat 6 of them,
Okay.
but they're decently hot.
Okay. All right. Are you going to have another one, or how do we do this? How do you want to do this?
I can do a 1-to-1, or if you have 2 questions, how many questions do you have for me?
I'm just kind of going on the fly here.
All right. Well, I'll do another one, and then we can
Okay.
do the next one.
All right.
Do you want one?
Don't give him one. If you give him, poor guy
Cleaning
died.
our carpets for a
I
while.
know.
All right.
So we're on hot number 2. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't like that there's things in these
There's what?
hard pieces.
Well, I'm not going there, but okay. All right. Hard pieces. All right.
It's like a bone. Cool.
So were you nervous about moving down to Kansas City?
Yes.
Why?
I didn't know anybody. And I had like 2 weeks to find a house to live in. So,
Really?
yeah.
So is that all? Everything? I didn't realize everything happened that fast or that quickly when you came down here. I just saw another body show up at the office when I saw you. So
All I was to you as a body.
yeah, someone else I didn't want to deal with.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, feeling was mutual.
Yeah, look at us now, right?
Yeah. Just watching each other eat.
Just sitting here watching you eat hot wings and enjoying it.
That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it
how's
was
the heat level going here?
about the same.
Okay.
More just disturbed about the hard parts in it, but
Okay.
we'll push through.
All right. Keep going. So the next one is going to be
We've only been doing this for 8 minutes. Do you want to have like another question to like buffer? Because I'll be, or do you want to ask all your questions after I've done the hot one?
I
mean, because it's not bad now, but I'm going to try to hold off on the milk to be a tough guy.
okay. And do you think that's worth it?
My wife seems impressed.
She does. I'm sitting here looking at you now.
I'm just happy this is the first time she's ever listened to the podcast.
That's great. Well, I'm glad she's here. I mean, new idea podcast,
Yeah.
an audience. What do you think?
Who's our audience going to be? My
I don't
wife?
know, but we'll get chairs and seating arrangements, and we'll have pages to come along and usher them to their seats and all that kind of stuff. Then we can sell concessions.
Well,
Then we can do concessions and sell hot wings and popcorn and milk.
we'll have tickets for $100 a pop.
Bingo! I like this. What do you think?
No one will show up. Janelle barely shows up for free.
Well, That was a look. So
Well,
anyway.
we had to all do my suck up part. We had to have some sweet to offset all the spicy. Love you, Janelle.
Yeah.
All right. What should I do now?
Okay. You want to try another
Should we
hot
go for the
one?
wild one?
Let's do a wild one. Let's
man.
go up one notch. We're going up a notch.
It seems like a big jump, too, on the chart.
Yeah.
So, okay. They all look pretty even.
So let's try this one. This is
This one looks pretty coated.
coated number 2. So second number hot. And he's going in for second number hot with the crunchies in the middle. Otis is jealous because of
Second number hot. Why are you saying that?
it's a number second hot.
Oh,
We have 1, 2, 3.
no.
And then Otis wants. Does Otis eat hot stuff? No?
He shouldn't.
Well, I know he shouldn't, but. So do you regret moving down here?
Do you want to do other questions besides just moving?
I know.
No, I don't. If I said yes,
No. I mean,
it'd slap in the face to all three of you.
no, it wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't
I regret you. I regret you. I regret you.
be. Whoa.
See? How does that feel?
What do you think, Janelle?
No comment.
So yeah, no, I do not regret it.
Okay. Is this going to be a lifelong spot for you?
We're seeing how this marriage thing works out, and then we'll decide from there.
Yeah, the marriage thing.
Yes, it's a lifelong.
Well, based on this look,
I believe it'll
it's
be
not going to
lifelong.
last too long.
Well, of course it's lifelong.
Yeah.
I don't see us moving unless something would happen with jobs. And yeah. So
Well, we're happy you're here. And
Thank you.
We're glad you moved to Kansas City.
thank you.
Both of you, as a matter of fact. So
Who's we? Who's we?
Myself and our entire audience.
Oh.
If not, we wouldn't be doing this podcast together.
I also apologize for the mouth sounds on this one. If you're on Spotify, maybe you should watch on YouTube because it's less sensory overload with me smacking my mouth around.
Less noisy, huh?
No.
Less noisy.
Do you want to prepare another question other than like moving? Like a different one besides that topic?
Like that topic. No, but I'm sure Janelle would have a question for him.
Do you?
Janelle, what would you like to ask?
I found a couple on the website.
Oh, yes. I like the website ones.
What 5 albums would you take to a deserted island?
I'm not good with album names though.
Wait a minute. What was the question again? You probably should repeat it.
What 5 albums would you take to a deserted island?
Ooh, that's a good question. I like that.
I don't know like album names again. I know I like Nathaniel Rateliff, his album.
Who?
Nathaniel Rateliff.
Who's that?
I'll play you him sometime.
Okay, never mind.
He's like a alternative rhythm and blues rock.
Okay, I'll go R&B.
His album, I believe, is called "It's Still All Right."
Okay,
It's a good one.
all right.
I would probably have. I like so many different people though, just off the wall. Nothing like too old.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Well,
I don't like- there's
what do you
nothing-
mean by too old?
I don't have like
Kind
an
of take offense
old
to all
rock,
that.
classic rock taste. So I don't know.
Nothing older than 73, maybe.
I'd probably have a variety because if I'm stuck on an island, I wouldn't want to be confined to one genre.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have some Nathaniel Rateliff, maybe a Drake, maybe like a Ben Rector, a Taylor Swift,
Who?
Mother Swift,
Yeah.
Mother. And the last one maybe I don't know, something classical that could like put me to sleep. So when I'm on the island. I can't sleep at night. I can play that.
Why? Will the island have electricity?
It's a good question. Oh, so it's just a look at? Okay, so we have a Walkman.
Oh, a Walkman. That's good going.
With
Janelle.
eternal
Good going.
batteries? Okay.
Solar batteries. Okay, eat another hot one. So number 2. So how are we going to rate these?
The first one wasn't honestly that bad. Or the first one of this.
Okay.
So.
And so this is going on number 2 of number 2. How is number 2 heat?
The worst part is I have a hangnail. And the hot sauce got my hangnail. The sore or whatever.
That hurts.
So.
That's going to hurt.
It's not bad. I feel like the hot one was almost hotter.
Yep. What was your favorite Christmas
Like overall?
overall?
Oh. We're 3 for 4 on having hard things in our wing.
Do you even have a favorite Christmas? Did you even celebrate Christmas?
I'm Jewish. Favorite Christmas, I would say. I don't know. Probably one where we went and the best sticks were in town, my sister and her family.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously since Janelle and I were married.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so maybe like the one before last. Last year they didn't come home. What are you doing? No. You don't want this.
Okay, then I'll put on my sad face.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're gonna get it in your eye. Do you have a favorite Christmas, John?
my favorite Christmas was the first year Mary Alice and I were married. Our first
Aw.
Christmas together. Yeah,
What made it special?
it did.
What made it special? Like, why was it the best?
Just because of new beginnings and new partnerships and all those kinds of things.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Any other questions over in the audience?
Yes, we do have audience participation. Our audience this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Why do you not put the lid down?
I do.
I do.
He's giving me some side eye over here.
Sad eyes. Yeah.
Side eye. Yes, over there, miss.
If you worked in a circus, what would your job be?
Oh.
I think you should tell me. If I worked in a circus, what would my job be? Like a talent that I have that's like weird.
Whatever you want.
Stop it.
You could be a performer, or you could be like the guy that
Ticket
takes
taker?
elephant poop.
I'd
Ringmaster.
probably choose not that one. The last one I would be the clowns, because I would hate getting in cars with other people when it's like confined. You know, when you had to get like 4 people in the back seat and you're just like
Yeah,
claustrophobic.
clowns always cram together in a car for some reason.
I couldn't do that one.
Yeah. Well, you could, but you won't cram.
I'd probably be the elephant tamer, because we taught
What?
Otis how to get on the poof in our living room, and you can kind of balance on it like an elephant on one of those balls.
Uh-huh.
So I'd be the elephant tamer.
Really?
I would not be the trapeze act.
Trapeze act would scare me to death. I'm scared of heights anyway, but you know, a little piece of wire walking 900 feet in the air is not my idea of a lot of fun, but it is for other people.
Yeah, I couldn't be the hairy lady.
Well, you could be.
Too bald. Yeah, we'll go with elephant tamer.
Okay.
Thank you.
What do you think it would be, Janelle?
His job at a circus?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can throw peanuts at people.
Not a job.
Yeah, it is.
Peanut thrower?
A peanut thrower. I like that.
You know the guys that like the Royals game who are throwing peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Concession, like the walking concession.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
I get what you
Concession
mean.
guy. Yeah.
I think they're just like throwing individual peanuts at people, like Lambert's throat rolls, but just peanuts.
Oh, yeah. You'd be good at that.
I'd probably get a lawsuit against
You
me.
probably would. Yeah, you get a lawsuit, big one.
Ouch, mister.
Yeah. Mom,
He hit me in my eye patch.
again.
Well, we've been going for 20 minutes. Should I go for the hottest?
Let's go for the hot ones. Go for the big one, bud.
I'm sorry for the things that I'm about to say when I have the hot. It's like when I stubbed my toe and I got mad at Janelle. This is scary because
Did he ever make up for that, by the way, Janelle?
Still waiting for an apology.
So
That's not
I
true.
know. I bet you are.
this is scary because it's dark and it's also
look
very
at
coated.
that. Oh, max coating, very dark. Yeah. Even Otis is backing away from this one.
I don't want none of this.
Uh-uh.
This guy's stupid.
Yeah. What's wrong with this guy? Here we go, folks.
I didn't sign a waiver, so it's not.
Well, you did for Real Buzz Podcast, but it takes a while, doesn't it? What was it like growing up in Council Bluffs?
Is your question?
Yeah. Did you grow up on a farm? My better half wants to know.
It was great.
It was great.
Okay, it's kicking it in the back.
What is? Yeah. Well,
Council Bluffs was really good.
why was it so good? What's?
They're known for just their school districts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just had family there, and it was nice.
Yeah.
And
Was it a good, safe place to grow up?
for the most part,
Yeah.
I never had any troubles. I was close to Omaha.
Your eyes are starting to water.
Yeah, that came in at the end. Yeah. There's things to do and people to see.
Yeah.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little water.
Water won't help.
Any questions from the Miss and Green?
The audience. We need the audience participation here.
Have you ever met anyone famous?
Yes.
Ooh.
I believe
Who did you meet?
I discussed before. I met Jack Nicholson and Kathy Bates.
Really?
Yes.
Here's Johnny.
The most famous athlete from my high school, that was John Lieber. He played for the Cubs, a pitcher.
Okay.
Met him at the presidential rally,
Oh.
and I had a picture with him. And after I met Jack Nicholson and Kathy Bates,
Where'd you meet those two?
they were on set of a movie shooting in Omaha called About Schmidt.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my friend and I were in the paper because he was a Lakers fan.
Yeah.
My friend, he wore a Kobe jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack saw, and he came over and said hi. Thank
He's
you.
a big Lakers fan.
He
No
is.
question about that. Courtside seats and everything for the last 40 years.
He sure is.
Yeah.
It's on the top and the back of my throat. It really just tasted like barbecue sauce at first.
Yeah.
And it doesn't taste like barbecue sauce anymore.
That's, it's kind of, yeah.
I wore this shirt so I could support Iowa State tonight.
Uh-huh.
Also so you couldn't see sweat if I was sweating.
And?
I don't know if you can see it.
You're not gonna kind of roll over and die on us here, are you? We don't need that.
We'll see.
We don't need that. Well, it might be good for ratings, but
Yeah. We'll have 12 viewers this time instead of 10.
yeah, I know. That's okay though. That's okay.
Okay.
We've had how many? 298 views or something. This should put us up over 300, maybe.
On one of those reels, yeah.
Okay.
Should I try another one?
I think you should try another.
This looks extra coated too.
Extra coated,
That's what I needed.
nice and dark. Miss Janelle, do we have another question for Taylor?
There's all sorts of questions in here.
Well, good.
Let's see.
Do you have any like really, really, really personal questions that you've always been wanted to have an answer to, but never got a straight answer out of this guy? Now's the time
I don't know.
to do that. We can. You don't know.
I'm sure they're appropriate.
No, we can't answer that. We can't ask that one. Can't ask that one. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. No no's. How you doing over there, Taylor?
Good. We'll be here all day.
What does that mean?
I'll just wait for your questions whenever you're ready.
Okay, well,
Working on it.
that's quite all right. We just want to make sure you're okay.
We're great.
What pet peeves drive you crazy?
I feel like we discussed this before.
What's up?
She wouldn't know because she doesn't listen to the podcast.
Wow.
I feel like air inhaling is making it worse.
Well, you can stop breathing.
It's an option.
That's option number one.
I would say driving pet peeves of people doing stupid things when they drive.
What was the question?
What pet peeves drive you the craziest?
Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh.
You have to list 3.
Yeah, you need to list 3. One is driving.
When there's hard things in my wings.
Hard thing.
Can I do 3 driving ones?
Sure.
You can do 3. We're not going to.
People who don't use their turn signal. People who, when you're driving, it's
Turn signal on.
the speed limit's 65. I might go like 69. And then when it speeds up, I'll go 4 more.
Your face is starting to change.
But they will be on my tail like I wasn't going the same rate the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Another one would be people who text and drive. It bothers me.
How bad?
Man, question?
If you could go back to any time period or decade or whatever, when would you go?
Ooh, nice question there, Janelle.
Thank you for the question, ma'am. I would like to go. Can I carry my knowledge that I know now?
Sure.
I would like to go back and like invent the wheel or something.
The wheel. What?
Yeah.
You'd be a
There's no money in that back then.
I'd like warn people of future tragedies. Don't eat those wings.
So how is number 3 going so far?
So I was number 2 of the last one.
That was number 2 of the last one? Okay.
There's sweat on my
No,
neck.
I mean, that's what I mean. We've done,
Just 2 of the last one.
okay, we've done number 1, number 2, and this is the 3rd one. Is that correct?
I've only had 2 of the last one.
Which
The 3rd flavor, yeah. Sorry, I
okay,
can't think.
the 3rd flavor is the one
I'm only going for milk because there's no more water.
No, you're going for milk to cool your mouth now.
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah.
Only because there's no water. Want to do another question before I have another wing?
Sure. Janelle? Audience member?
My glasses are fogging up.
Would you ever eat hot wings on a podcast again?
Depends on how this does for views. Probably not.
I know I wouldn't, but you're brave enough to do all of this.
Do you have any embarrassing stories?
Oh, what's your most embarrassing story?
One time in high school. No, it was. We're gonna wipe the brow. One time in 8th grade, my friends and I had our We had textbooks on our stomachs. We were in our desks, and we were supposed to be paying attention. And we were pushing them, like extending our stomach to push the book on the desk. I don't know why we were bored. And I just farted really loud.
God,
And
that is pretty embarrassing. Did everyone? All the guys loved it.
I turned
You were a hero.
that was probably this red.
Yeah.
And other one would be I played basketball my whole life. Didn't play a whole lot my last couple of years. Was on the bench senior year of high school. They started me on senior night. And I first drive of the game, kicked it out to Taylor in the corner. Thought I was wide open. This like 6'7" kid from the other team came out of nowhere, went to block me. So I just threw it up and I hit the side of the backboard. My coach took me out. I didn't play much more that game.
Well,
And then they started chanting Taylor Rudy style, and I came back in.
well, that was nice. I mean, it was good. You know, the fans liked you. That's the important thing.
I was the morale guy.
The morale guy.
The guy who shows up to practice early, stays late sometimes, doesn't get a play.
Oh, yeah, sure. I know.
Just
I
there
know
to,
exactly what that's all about.
why is Taylor still on the team? Why didn't he quit years ago?
No. You can't do that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Kim didn't
Determination.
raise no quitter.
Nope.
She raised someone who would eat the wings. Stick with it.
Well, you did. You polish those guys off. And how you feeling here? We need a feeling update.
I'm okay. I feel like I cheated on the second one because it wasn't very hot.
So you went right to the third one.
I had two, and now 2.
Uh-huh.
I can go for a third.
The third category of the third spice.
What do you mean? I'm on the third spice.
Right.
I can go for the third wing of that spice.
Oh.
There are 5. I've had 2.
Should we do that or not?
Well, there's 5. It's not the challenge. I think at Buffalo Wild Wings is 10. So
What do you want to do?
I'm fine. Do you have any more good questions to ask?
Janelle always has good questions to ask.
Okay, 1 second. I have to eat the wing first.
Okay.
Look at this.
He's just watching you like, oh, please, can I have part of this thing? Is he going to be a good dad and give me some or not?
You don't want this. I'm really glad I get to work from home tomorrow.
Fed. I think the whole office is glad you get to work from home tomorrow
I don't know why I just look at my fingers.
because that's what you do.
Ready for the question?
Yes, please.
If you could make up a holiday, what would you celebrate?
Ooh, yeah.
I would celebrate the day after the Super Bowl. We would all get the day off.
Ooh. What would you call that holiday?
Brown Monday.
Brown Monday.
Yeah.
You want to explain that a little bit?
Well, everyone probably ate a bunch of junk the day before at the Super Bowl.
Oh, Taylor, come
So it'd
on.
be Brown Monday.
Well,
Okay. You
can't
asked.
do that.
Okay. I don't know what else. What would you call it?
Huh?
What would you call
I
it?
would call it Happy Monday.
What if your team lost?
Get over it Monday.
Cool.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Well, I'm sure.
Did John have another one?
Miss Janelle, do you have any more? You know, it's been a lot of fun having you here.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
need you in the audience just every week.
This is called Real Buds. We do this every week.
Once a
and
week.
We just kind of talk about just everything.
Random stuff.
How we became friends. Sometimes fly fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Our love for our wives. That I don't think I used the pinky. And just everything, you know? So
What are we going to call this segment? Are we going to call this Stupid Pet Tricks or what?
Pet tricks. Winging it.
We're going to call it Wingin' It. I like that. That'll work. And give us an update on the wings. How do we stand?
That one wasn't too bad. I think I might be able to knock out 5.
Oh, really? You
You
want
heard
to
it
go for
here.
5?
I don't want to, but
What do you mean you don't want to?
Mom didn't raise no quitter.
How many you got left?
2. If you could come up with a question to ask.
What about that one I asked earlier? Would you rather never sleep again or never work again for the rest of your life?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, no, how?
Yeah, I'd rather not work.
Well, what did the card say? The card said like, I don't know. That was a bad one. Never mind. That was a flop.
Thank you.
I don't have the card in front of me, so.
I'm just sitting here waiting for reaction here of the sweat beads and the color change and
It's on my neck.
yeah.
No.
And Otis going, what's going on here? This is not the guy that I remember.
It's just crazy to think about. There's kids in starving countries, and I'm doing this for fun.
Wow, that is a Debbie Downer, but
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I get it too. But there's a reason for that.
For charity.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions that you may have? What if the camera was never recording this whole time?
That'd be fine. We'd have to do it again.
Do you have any questions you'd like to ask?
Oh, let's see here. Nope.
Anything from you?
Nope. Otis, what do you got, bud? I think he's good.
Do you have any questions,
Miss
Janelle?
Janelle, what do you have?
Save money or spend money?
Next question.
Oh, what was the question, Janelle?
Save money or spend money?
Save money or spend money?
I tend to spend it more than I save it. Where's your cards?
What cards?
The cards from the game.
Oh, right there.
You should get them.
Yeah, they're sitting up there. What? I've turned into a chronic saver. Last 10 years, probably 10 or 20 years, because there hasn't been a lot of things we need to buy, so to speak, unless it's a new fly rod or new
Fishing
reels,
trips.
fishing trips or something like that. But yeah, I don't.
Pool or hot tub?
Ooh,
Oh wow, that's a good question.
I'll go hot tub.
Pool or hot tub?
Ew.
Hot tub?
Why ew?
They're small and they're warm.
Exactly. It's a good way to meet a stranger.
Do you want to introduce a stranger to your wife?
No.
Okay. That's my thought too, but
It's just more natural to sit in a hot tub than flay around in a pool.
I prefer hot tub too. I would do a hot tub
Should we do Real
over
Buds?
a pool.
Real Buds hot tub episode?
No. That'd be kind of ugly.
It'll be shoulders up.
We are going to have to do another Real Buds episode on the road at the lake for
Lake.
fishing again. When we go fishing again,
South Dakota?
we can do South Dakota, or we can go back and do Tanny again.
Yeah.
How you doing there, bud?
I'm only drinking the milk because there's no water left. No other reason.
Yeah,
Do you see the sweat on my neck?
yeah.
Janelle, do you have any other good questions?
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh, yeah. Be sure and tell your wife what the worst date you've ever been on is.
Really
All of them before you.
What'd you say?
All of them before you.
Aw.
Probably the one where the girl had golf tickets to some tournament, and I went and I think I told the story before. I got stung by a bee while the quiet signs were up, and I was jumping around.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of
Son of God. Hopping around.
Mm. That was up there. One time I went on a date with a girl and she said we were going to like spin pizza or something. Oh, good. He's pulling on that. And she said not the one on this one street. And I was kind of new to Kansas City. And I got there. I said, "Hey, where are you?" She said, "I'm in the booth, whatever." It's like, "I don't see you." And she's like, "You didn't go to the one, did you?" And I went to the one that she told me not to go to. So I was like 30 minutes late for the first date.
Yeah.
But maybe had I been on time, we would have gone more dates and I would have never met Janelle. So
What was you and Janelle's first date?
we went to a comedian. We went to Uptown in Kansas City.
Uh-huh.
Had a drink there. A friend worked there. Walked to the theater. I sweat through my chambray shirt. It was 100 degrees.
Why? AC off or what?
We had to walk there from the bar.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was 100 degrees. And then onto that. Then we went to the Brook Cider, I think, or it was Red Door. I think it was a Brook Cider.
Brook Cider. It's still there.
Brooksider patio.
Yeah, I knew it was on the patio in the back, and then dropped her off at her car. That was it.
How was your first date, Janelle, with Taylor?
Memorable.
Memorable? Ooh,
Good.
interesting. Why was it memorable?
It was eventful, and
What did you think after your first date with Taylor?
I knew I was gonna marry him.
Was it one of those epiphany kind of things that?
I wouldn't say the first date, but very soon after I knew.
I left her wanting more.
I wrote a note in my phone when I knew, and it's true.
Okay,
It happened.
that's nice. That's a nice story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
See, we need more audiences.
Yeah. Otis never talks back.
No, he doesn't. He never does. He never does. So how you feeling over there, bud?
I'm fine. Should I go for the last one?
It's up to you.
So I'm not eating the meat completely off of these, but like
Yeah, I know.
the hard part is the coating. I'm eating all the coating of it off. So like there's no like sauce left on it. So I think I'm not cheating.
No, I don't think you're cheating. I would call you out if you were. Because I'm kind of the judge of this thing. Not a very good judge, and I can be bribed. So
This one seems kind of big.
that's a good one.
Big, big.
Otis is double checking to make sure it's big enough. Aren't you, buddy?
Ready for another question?
One moment. Last bite.
No, it's not the last one. You got a couple more bites on that thing there. Look at that. Oh, yeah, there you go. Ta-da! And he did it, folks. He did it. Greasy hands and all.
The ceremonial.
Yay! Greasy hands.
Why'd you shake your head, Janelle?
Just the eating noises.
Oh.
Do you know what's going to be the last question?
What would your death row meal be?
Oh,
Wow.
What?
I think he's just had it.
Yeah.
What would your last death row meal be?
Get too hot, too wild, and too blazing wings.
Definitely Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would probably have I don't know.
Bowl of cereal or something.
Have some Lucky Charms.
Magically delicious.
I don't know. I don't have like a... I'm not like a steak guy.
No, you're not. You're not a steak guy. Which I'm surprised at. I would have thought you would have been.
Probably go to Austin's. Just a bar and grill down the street.
Well, they're not going to let you out of
Oh,
prison.
they'll bring it to me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you do a DoorDash from Austin's to
Cell 19.
Cell 19 in Kansas State Prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Block 4.
Yeah.
My orzo pasta or something.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't make it for me if I was in prison, though.
Well, sure.
We'd be estranged.
How you feeling over there, bud? You kind of...
Fine.
Well, you've gone through a whole glass of water and 2 glasses of milk. And milk is the go-to to let calm the fires down. Is that
I think dairy, yeah.
it?
If you do the kit, Buffalo Wild Wings has 10 of them, a Buffalo Wild Wings headband, and a thing of ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream.
So it's gonna be in my beard for a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be lingering on your fingernails and stuff like that for a little bit.
We'll have to scrub.
Yep. Major scrub.
What was the question? How am I doing?
Yeah, I was asking you how you're doing. Yeah,
I'm fine. I thought it'd be worse.
really.
You're
You're looking a little rough there, bud.
Thank you. I don't know, Death Row meal. I'd probably end with some cheesecake. I don't love sweets, but I like cheesecake.
Do you really? I didn't know that.
Like a raspberry cheesecake.
Ooh, that's always good. Strawberries is good too. You like strawberry cheesecake?
Yeah, fruit stuff, cherry.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Any other questions from ma'am?
From the audience?
You what?
That's all I have.
Cool.
Well, should we wrap this thing up?
Those 47 minutes of fun.
Watching Taylor suffer while he eats hot wings.
Well, again, apologize to the audio-only listeners.
What did we learn from this one? We always learn something from our podcast.
Just expand. Just like go for it. If you have an idea,
Yeah.
just go for the idea.
Give it a try. Give it a try.
And,
And we got that suggestion from, was that Mr. Tim?
that was from me.
Was that from you?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Taylor, good suggestion.
Yeah, I'm
Just go for it, right?
do what it takes to keep the audience captivated. And yeah. Well, Otis is going to start barking here in a second.
Why?
I don't know, because he didn't get fed.
Oh, okay.
We hope.
I'd be kind of barking too. You know,
But thanks for tuning in to episode 26.
episode 20. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you for watching Taylor go into slow but visible misery from 1 to 3 on the hot wing scale.
We hope episode 27 is less sweaty.
Less sweaty, less burny,
I'll be wearing glasses for a while.
and you will not see John doing any hot wings on any of the future episodes.
Probably have to make Mary Alice a promise that I won't make you.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining, Janelle.
Janelle, thank you very much for being here. And you are always welcome, and you will always be our official audience member.
Wow.
Number 1 audience member, as a matter
Hey,
of
we need to
fact.
talk about this first.
Same time next
No,
week.
we're not talking about it. She's already done. She's in.
Well, next time you're here, you'll have to sit right here.
Yeah.
We'll have to pull you up a chair, do a face reveal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, John.
Taylor, thank you.
See you next week.
Thanks for your misery.
Thank you for your friendship.